Hey, welcome back to ThinkBits, the channel where we take big brain science stuff and explain it in a way your goldfish could probably understand. Today we're talking about dopamine. Yeah, dopamine. You've probably heard people call it the pleasure chemical. Like it's some kind of biological confetti your brain shoots out whenever you eat pizza or get likes on Instagram.
Ow.
But spoiler alert, it's not exactly that. And no, you can't just order some dopamine on Amazon Prime. Though honestly, if they could sell it, you'd probably buy it. So let's clear this up. Dopamine is not just about feeling happy. It's more like the motivational intern in your brain. It's not the guy throwing the party, it's the guy whispering, "Hey, the party's gonna be awesome. You should totally go." Basically, dopamine is your brain's way of hyping you up for rewards. Whether that's food, money, or successfully binge-watching 12 hours of Netflix without blinking. Here's how it works. Your brain is full of little messengers called neurotransmitters. Dopamine is one of them, and its job is to signal motivation, drive, and reward. When you do something that your brain thinks is beneficial, like eating, surviving, or remembering your Netflix password, dopamine fires up and makes you want to do that thing again. It's like a digital thumbs up inside your skull. And humans love a good thumbs up. But dopamine doesn't necessarily make you feel pleasure. That's a common mistake. Instead, it makes you want the thing that gives you pleasure. Like, dopamine is the kid yelling, "Pizza, pizza, pizza." Pleasure is actually what happens after you get the pizza. See the difference? Dopamine is craving, not the satisfied food coma after. Let's throw in an example. Imagine you're scrolling on your phone, and suddenly you see a notification. Ding. Your brain goes, "Oh, reward incoming." Dopamine spikes. You tap. It's a spam email telling you your car's warranty is expired. Boom. Zero actual reward. But the dopamine already did its job. It made you check. Your brain basically tricked you. Thanks, brain. This is why dopamine is so tied to habits, because it pushes you to keep repeating behaviors, even if they don't always pay off. That's how slot machines work. That's why social media works. And yes, that's why your brain thinks maybe, just maybe, checking the fridge for the 15th time will magically summon new snacks. Spoiler, it won't. So how does the system actually run? Dopamine is made in specific parts of your brain, mainly the substantia nigra and the ventral tegmental area. Yeah, those names sound like bad Star Wars planets, but they're real. These areas send dopamine to other regions, like your prefrontal cortex and nucleus accumbens. And those parts basically go, "Okay, cool, let's plan, let's focus, let's stay motivated." Without dopamine, you'd have no drive to do anything. You'd be like a sloth, but not even a cute one. This is also why dopamine is connected to conditions like Parkinson's disease. When dopamine-producing cells start dying, movement and motivation get harder. On the flip side, too much dopamine activity is linked to stuff like schizophrenia. So yeah, dopamine is powerful. It's not just about wanting tacos. It literally shapes how your brain works. But here's the fun part. Your brain is sneaky with dopamine. It doesn't always release the most when you get the reward. Sometimes it spikes the most when you're anticipating the reward, like waiting for that Amazon package. 2 days before it arrives, dopamine is off the charts. When it finally gets there and it's just socks. Anticipation was the real high. This is why hype culture exists. It's why your dog loses its mind when you say walk even before you grab the leash. So let's recap this without turning it into a boring lecture. Like, dopamine is not pure happiness juice. It's your brain's motivational hype man. It makes you chase things, not necessarily enjoy them. It's why you want to open TikTok, why you check the fridge like it owes you money, and why you can't stop saying just one more episode. Without dopamine, we'd all be lying around doing absolutely nothing. Which honestly doesn't sound terrible for like a day, but eventually society would collapse. So next time someone says dopamine hit, you can smile and say, actually, dopamine is about motivation and anticipation, not happiness. And then watch them slowly regret asking you questions. But hey, you'll know, and that's what matters. Anyway, that's dopamine. You've been hyped, educated, and probably a little disappointed that I can't give you actual dopamine through this video. Sorry, science hasn't figured that out yet. Thanks for watching ThinkBits, where we make brains less confusing. Go get your dopamine the old-fashioned way, snacks, memes, or petting a dog. See you next time.